Hello guys, hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Trevor. If it's your first time of coming across, you are highly welcome. You are highly welcome. Okay, this is around this is 9:53 Nigeria time. Guys, welcome to my life. You are highly welcome. I just want to tie my hair tie very well. I just finished with what I'm doing, so I said to just do this live. By this time, it's already late. Okay, I'm about to go to bed. Well, I was like, let me just do this live before going to bed. Yeah, it's late here, Nigerian time. 9:53.
There's no money anymore. Even if I stop, no money to give that person. It's true. They took everything. How can people be so evil? They practically took everything, even my phone. Eh? I am very sure my mother is evil. I am very sure that woman is behind this. No, it's that chief. That chief is wicked. He needs to be arrested. Arrested? Yes. With what? You think you just go around arresting people? Do you have evidence? You don't have evidence. You can't arrest him. Eh? You can read this one. Don't get that one again now. You see us. Nobody wants to know. How about people to say you won't read this one? There's some people walking on the road like this. You don't even imagine, like, stop. I think you're trying to watch somebody before this thing happens. You cost it. You cost it. Let's go. What we try to what gets us. My princess, you can't keep talking. I don't have the same strength like you. I don't have strength. Carry me now. Huh? You carry me on your back now. No, I carry you. I'm not a kangaroo. Can I carry you? I'm not princess, so okay. It's okay. If you don't want to help, it's okay. But let me rest. I don't have strength. It's okay. Let me carry you. But you have closer to go. Let's manage. Can we go now? Ah. Thank you. You don't do it. Can't you see you have too much? You're giving me in front. How about I make it? This is what I do doing. I don't like to do it. It's okay, don't do. You can pay too much. Please now. Oh, who is happy? My friend said, you have to worry. Madam. I'm talking here. You don't talk.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my life. If it's your first time of coming across, you're highly welcome. Welcome guys. Long time, no life. If you're an old subscriber, please let me know. A new subscriber, also let me know. Okay, this is 9:57 Nigerian time. like maybe 57 p.m. Nigerian time. I know I'm not supposed to go live by this time, but decided to do that. Yes. This life is all about soap making, soap making. As you can see, this channel is all about soap making. So this life is all about soap making. In case if you're not hearing me, just let me know. Okay? So even if you're not a soap maker, you just like what I'm doing, just comment. Or you like seeing me, just comment. Okay? My name is Favor. Where are you watching me from?
It's okay. Oh, meanwhile, it's okay. I've asked you to stop calling me. Yes.
Okay,
Well, I
without wasting much of our time, let me go into what I have for today. I wanted to maybe start it fully when I have like 10 people watching me, but I have to go into what I have for you guys today because it's late already and I need to go to bed. So, like, as you can see, the title of this video, 10 things you need to know before you go into soap making. Maybe that your favorite teacher did not tell you that. But I'm here to spill everything. Okay, 10 things you need to put into consideration before you go into soap making. Very, very important. You have to know this. Okay? Yeah. Number one. This number one is very, very dear to my heart. Very, very important. So I need to talk about it because a lot of soap makers, let's say they are always confused when it comes to this particular thing I want to talk about. Okay. One thing you have to put into number one thing you have to put into consideration before you go into soap making is to know that water, caustic, and oil is just actually what makes up a soup. These three these three things I just mentioned, they are the things you only actually need for you to make a soup. Yes, any other thing is just an additive. I just want to start with this particular thing because my students, a lot of them, like they are still confused when it comes to this thing I just mentioned. Some are still confused. Some of them still doubt that you can make soup with just three materials and it will turn out. They think, okay, all those additives is actually what made soap a soup and all that. No, you just these three materials: water, oil, and your caustic soda. Without these three materials, you cannot even make a soup. That's just it. So you need to bear in mind that with these three materials, you are good to make a soup. So this is number one thing you have to know before you go into soup making, before you start mixing chemicals. All right? Yes. So the next thing you have to put into consideration is to know your chemicals. These ones I'm talking about, like the ones I'm talking about, these points I'm picking up, they are very, very essential. They're very, very important as a soap maker. That's the reason why you see me talking about them first. Yes, you need to know your materials, you need to know your chemicals. You cannot call yourself a soap maker without knowing your chemical. Very, very important. If you're working with caustic soda, you should know the reason why you are putting the caustic soda and the quantity you are making use of. Yes, know your chemicals, how they react, and all that. So I would advise you to learn soap making before you venture into it. That is what I'm actually trying to say. Okay, before you go into soap making, you have to learn. Okay, there's a whole lot of videos here on YouTube, on my channel, that can guide you on soap making. But if you're not good at learning online, you can pay someone that can teach you, that can coach you on soap making. Yeah, so that is it. You have to know your chemicals, know your caustic, know your oils, know how they react, your additives, perfume, colors, the rest of them. You have to know all these things before you go into soap making. So the next thing I want to talk about is what's your measurements. The the next thing you have to put into consideration before you go into soap making is your measurements. Yes, measurement is very, very important. In fact, with the wrong measurement, you have failed as a soap maker. With the wrong measurement, you will end up not achieving your desired results, your desired soap, and the rest of it. Yeah, just small mistake can cause you a whole lot of things. You get, so that's just it. Measurement is very, very important in soap making. All right. So the next thing you have to um, put into consideration before you go into soap making, before you venture into soap making, is to know your tools and how to use them. Okay, there are so many tools. I think I've mentioned this is the fourth one, I think. Yes, so it's remaining six. So know your tools. Okay, your tools can be the bowl you are using to mix. It can be your um, what's it, your stainless bowl, your spatula, your hand mixer, um, your scale, your measuring cups, and the rest of them. Know them. Okay, as a beginner, someone that wants to be a soap maker, someone that wants to go into soap making, you have to know your tools and how to use them to get. Yes, so you need to know them. You need to get your measuring scale, your measuring cup, know when to use them, and also how to use them. So that is it. Another thing you need to put into consideration before you go into soap making is to know the fact that caustic is very harsh. All these chemicals, you don't need to expose yourself to harmful chemicals. Wear your protective wears, like your nose mask, hand glove, safety boots. Wear an overall clothes to avoid splashing of caustic soda, your light solution on your body, to avoid inhaling the gas that will come out from your caustic soda when it reacts with water. So these are the things you need to put into consideration. Alright, so that is it. So another thing you have to I think I've mentioned five five things you need to put into consideration. Yeah, the sixth one you need to put into consideration is to source your chemicals right. Know where you are buying your chemicals. Most of all these chemical stores, most of all these people selling chemicals, they don't know what they are selling. So because if you buy wrong or fake chemicals, it will definitely alter your soup. It will definitely affect your soup. Okay? Yeah, so that is it. Source your chemicals very well. Know where you are buying your chemicals. Make sure you are getting it from the good source, okay? To avoid altering your soap quality and the rest of it. Yeah, so that is it. So another thing you have to put into consideration before going into soap making is to the next thing you have to put um the next thing you have to put into consideration is your oil. You have to know your oils, how they react. Okay, you can use pancana oil to make your soap. You can use red oil, bleach red oil to make your soap. All you have to know is how they work, how they react. Do you get? If not, you find it difficult to make soap with red oil or even pancana oil. Or even tallow oil. So you have to know how they react. So another thing that is very very important to know before going to soap making is to do your market survey, market research, know the price of soap in the market so that you can know how to um, know cut yours and the rest of it. Yeah, so if you don't know the prices of soap in the market, you will find it difficult to fit in. Okay, yeah, so that is it. Do your market survey. Also announce to people, tell people that are selling stores around you that you make soap. Tell your neighbors, market sell yourself out. Okay, and make sure that if you are making soap, make sure you give them value of their money. Make a good soap. Okay, yeah, so that is it. I think I've mentioned 18 Sabi. I think I've mentioned it already. Oh, I'm feeling sleepy. I've mentioned it already. So the next thing you have to put into consideration is your packaging. Packaging does not only involves maybe getting a carton, getting a nylon, this transparent fancy nylon to package it. So no, packaging starts from your cutting, your stamping, and the rest of it. Okay, after making your soap, after pouring it in your soap mold, after the soap must have, solidify, cure, and the rest of it, you need to cut it. Alright, it's a process you have to carry out, and it requires you getting a good cutter, soap cutter, because it's part of your packaging. Okay, if your soap cutter is not good, it will tell on your soap. The packaging will be nothing to write home about. So that's the reason why you have to buy a good cutter. If you don't have money for a cutter, you can get a very nice soap mold, silicone soap mold that has already sectioned itself. So when you pour your soap, make sure that the surface is good. Even if it's not okay, you can use a knife to scrape the surface to make it look smooth after it must have solidified. Okay, all these things are just packaging, you get, because how you present your soap to people, that is how they will accept it. All right. So if you package your soap very well, if your soap looks very neat and well put together, people will buy it at any price you put it. But if you treat your soap like a soda soap, like a common local soap, that is how people will accept it. All right. So it's just all about how you dress. That is how you will be addressed. It just how you say what you name your dog. That is exactly what your dog will answer. So that is it. What you call your soap, that is what it will answer. How you package, how you present your soap to people, that is how they will address it. So learn to cut your soap, smooth it. Even if you don't have basic things, you don't necessarily need to have all the whole equipment, the tools before you go into soap making. You can start with what you have. This is another point. Start up with what you have. You don't need to have the whole world before you go into soap making. You can start from your kitchen, from your room. You can start with the things you have, your bowl, your knife. Yeah, you can start with an empty carton as a soap mold. You know, yes, you can cut your soap with a knife and ruler. Start with something you have. You can, smooth your soap with your knife. Like that is it. You can start with as low as, when it comes to soap making, you can start with as low as 5,000, 2,000. I'm telling you the facts. Okay, you don't need to break the whole world. You don't need to break the bank. You don't need to buy everything before you can start. You start from scratch. Start as low as 2,000 naira, 5,000 naira, 10,000 naira. After you must have, produce and sell the first batch, you can use the money to buy more chemicals to produce more. From there, once you are good at what you are doing, you're gathering customer, before you know it, you will start making your soap in big batch. Before you know it, you can start buying tools, you can start buying equipment and the rest of it. So that is it. Yeah, so if you come across this my video, if you come across my channel, please do well to subscribe, do well to drop your comments, do well to drop your thank you in my comment section, because this information I'm dropping here is very, very important. Yes, especially for you as a soap maker, you that want to venture into soap making. So that is it. Yeah. Another thing that is very, very important I want to talk about is actually the last point. The number 10 things you have to put into consideration before you go into soap making is actually to know that you don't necessarily have to lower your would I say your quality or your price just to fit in, just to please people. Nah, because if you are trying to do 50-50, like, or even uh, more water, less oil recipe, and you don't know how to go about it that well, and you end up having a soft soap or a very low quality soap, people will still complain. You get? Then if you still make a high quality soap, they will still complain. So what am I trying to say is that you cannot please people, you cannot satisfy people. But one thing I'm certain that I know that we always stand at is quality. You get? In as much as people will complain about the price, oh, the price is too high, but people still know, they still value quality. Yes, they still value it. So just stand on your ground, do what you know that is good and that is best. Okay, give them quality. With time they will adjust to the price. Do you understand? Once they know that that substance, that the quality is top notch, they will they will accept to buy any price you put on it. So that is it. So don't tamper with your quality. Don't even think about reducing the quality of your soap just to fit in. People will still complain, they will still talk. Even if you like sell it for 50 naira, people will still price, you will still see someone that will price it 20 naira. So don't reduce your quality just to fit in or just to please people around you. Give them the quality and they will they will find it worthy to spend their last card on. So that is it. Yeah, that is it for today. By tomorrow I will still go live, so see you tomorrow. Maybe not the same time, I don't really know the time I'll go live tomorrow, but definitely I'm going to go live tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed whenever you come across this live, and don't forget to drop your comments anytime you come across this live. My name still remain Favor. See you in my next live. I love you. Bye. Don't forget to like this live whenever you come across it, and don't forget to still be you. Do what you think is best. Okay? Yeah. Bye. Love you.